Well, good evening. Getting kind of a late start to the day. And today I also decided to do another live video just because it really pushes me out of my comfort zone. And it's something that I'm not 100% feeling great about yet, but you know, the more you push yourself, the better you get at things and the more confident you get in things. So another reason why I'm doing this today. But the focus that I'd really like to put on today's video is about finding your passion and, you know, how I found my passion. Because I had a coworker the other day kind of make a comment about how it was really wonderful that it looked like I'm doing so much stuff and I'm so passionate, and she asked me, like, have you been doing this stuff forever? And no, like, really, it's only been recently that I've been, you know, going out and doing stuff and pushing myself to do things that I wouldn't normally have done. I mean, I moved to New York City this past August, so I haven't really been here that long. And when I first got here, you know, it was kind of like survival, find a job, find a place to live. And then once I found those things and I was getting into my groove, you know, I found myself every day waking up, you know, having food, going to work, coming home, going to sleep, waking up, work, maybe hanging out with some friends, going out for a couple drinks, coming home, going to sleep. And I found myself in this crazy monotonous life that was one of the things that I was trying to get away from in my life, and what I wanted to expand out of. And I realized that a lot of times your passion is screaming at you in the face. Like you leave yourself these little clues everywhere about what you really want to say, what you really want to be doing, because I don't think it's something that you can really hide. If it's deep inside of you, and I think all of us have that inspiration, that passion inside of us, I think it shows up in little ways everywhere. I mean, going back to my senior year of college, when I was doing my senior project for art school, almost all of my art, the whole project was, I called it my apathy project, because it was all this art centered around, you know, waking up. Like, literally, I had a full body cast that I did, and then it was a sleeping person, and I used that in different ways, either through decaying leaves on the ground or a whole bunch of other things. And then also I had another piece that was these strips of paper with honeycombs and bees, and Netflix was imposed behind it. And it's just kind of about how we drone on, and how we're just these worker bees with clickers and watching things, and you know how we need to wake up and see what's actually going on. And it's funny because one of the reasons why I loved that project is because I was also telling that to myself. And, you know, looking back on it, that's a big part of why I want to coach and why I want to make these videos, and how I found my passion was through just understanding that I needed to wake up and see what's really going on, and see the passion inside of myself. And that was another a clue to what I needed to do, was wake up and go find something. But I left myself that clue, like I said. And then, you know, once I really realized that I wanted to do the coaching thing, then I realized, once I came to that realization, I couldn't let go of it. Like once I woke up to that fact, I realized that I had to go get that, because, you know, once you have perspective on something, it's there, and it's really hard to unsee that. So, you know, I went to that core coach event, and now I've, you know, what day is it? Today's Sunday. So Friday, I went to that entrepreneurial event. I keep going out and meeting new people and expanding my views. And you know, to answer her question, no, this is a brand new lifestyle for me just in the past 3 weeks of putting myself out there and expanding myself and really, you know, committing to that passion. So, and she also even asked me, like, how do you be happy? Like, what's the answer to being happy? And, you know, it's a lot of good questions like that, because, you know, as a coach, I don't actually have any of the answers, because it's not my life. You have all those answers because it's your life. So that was another thing for me where, you know, I kept asking people, you know, what should I do? What am I good at? Well, they can't answer that. That's my question to answer. And so what my version of happiness may be completely different from what your version of happiness is. And that's really important to know, just because then if I say, well, happiness for me is, you know, waking up and doing yoga and having a green drink and going maybe watch a movie and then making some art, and that may not be your view of happiness. Maybe you like to go for runs. I do not like running. You know, it's literally, that's what makes us different, and that's what's so beautiful is about finding your individual passion. So I think I'm running on and I don't know what else to say, but that was just really important for me to kind of realize and see. So I hope everyone has a lovely rest of your evening, and that's it. Much love.